right, welcome back, everyone. Most importantly, please take a. I talk about this a lot. I know, I wing it. I have fun. I try and make this educational and entertaining, but don't discount. It's not easy. Okay, it's not easy to, again, try and give good information, good reads, break down things quickly, interpret the news, interpret a filing, interpret a chart, and, answer questions and do all that. So the point is, please wish Alex a happy birthday. I admit she's going to probably get mad at me. I think her birthday is this weekend, but she was supposed to be off today, supposed to be off for her birthday, and she's still here to help me out. So please give a thanks to Alex and wish her a happy birthday for me. I can do it without her, but it's way harder, and I don't think pre-market prep is as good. It's a better product, it's a better service when I have help, and I couldn't do it without her. So next thing, trigger warning, my friends. Okay, so it's been a little choppy out there this week. Okay, and last week too. Okay, so it's been a little choppy. It's been a little frustrating, but I have a video for you, and it is like a perfect trading video. Now, trigger warning. I try and keep everything PG here. My boy Dave Goggins ain't exactly PG, but I want to play this video for you guys because I think it is so applicable to the grind, the pain. When you're learning trading, man, it ain't easy. Okay, especially when you're new. I talk about all the time that hockey stick. Okay, that hockey stick of growth. You should all be familiar with that with anything. But listen, 99% of you are at the foot of the hockey stick, where it's just pain, despair. What am I doing? I can't figure this out. Pain, despair. What am I doing? I can't figure this out. So anyway, trigger warning, but I got a video for you.
Quit, your mind says we're done. This is the 40%. When you quit, your mind says we're done. So it doesn't expand. There's no expansion when you quit. When you say, fuck you, this sucks, I'm drowning, I'm miserable, I'm suffering, I'm broken, but I'm not going anywhere. What happens to your mind is it does this. It says, fuck, he's not leaving. So we got to expand. We got to grow. We got to figure this fucking thing out. So then these compartments in your brain start to they have to work. They have to work. And then you start to engage parts of your mind that you never engaged before. But you can't engage it by sitting back in these nice chairs, drinking this nice water, talking to you, talking about what I want to do. That's where the 40% thing comes in. It comes in when you're in suffer mode and you say, I'm not going to quit. This is
all right. That's my market chop video for you, my friends. All right. That being said, EFOI. So EFOI didn't work, or I'm sorry. So ENSC. Let me start with ENSC. So ENSC was that 3-day surge idea yesterday morning. It tried to break, failed. Well, it went from 6 to 6:30, but not the type of move we look for. So, but I bring that up because today EFOI is exactly the same thing. Now, it's Friday. I like the squeeze potential. But do you guys see the and I know I went on and on about this yesterday, but this is the pattern, okay? And even if ENSC couldn't go to 7, couldn't go to 8, again, one more time. And I know I did this yesterday, but I'm telling you, it's the exact same setup. So right now, as always, a lot can change, but right now, EFOI over 6 for a day 3 surge dip and rip. Oh, and remember, if you weren't here yesterday, Give me a follow over on my personal Instagram. Every trading day up until Christmas, I'm giving away a free or very inexpensive trading resource. So Instagram at Bohen. Alex, maybe if you could drop that in chat for me. And yesterday I dropped one. And anyway, I want to give back for the 12 days of Christmas. All right. Too many announcements this morning. CNTY. Mako asks about CNTY. No volume. Walter asks about ENSC dip and rip. I don't know. I mean, this is more, and I know these patterns are very similar, Walter, but back to the ebook, I would be looking at a break of previous day's highs. And as I always say, get the ebook. It's $20. Come on. I mean, listen, if you can't make $21 trading from the knowledge in that ebook, maybe you should not listen to Dave Goggins and give up, okay? So anyway, it's $20. This is more a break of previous day's high on ENSC. Same price level as yesterday, though. 6 breaks, 6.25 breaks. So, break. And it's Friday. AC Michael Blue asked about ACTV. So yeah, listen, ACTV, or no, I'm guessing you mean AVCT. So AVCT yesterday, I have to admit, I was no big fan of this. I did a 2 p.m. webinar with the Steady Trade team, and I was like, man, I just think there's too much resistance at 2. Now, one thing I will stick with is, I mean, there was a brick wall at 2 into the close. And I think it was a good example of technical support and resistance. Now, it did break after hours. I was kind of surprised by that. You know, I'm not trying to sit here and be like, oh, I know everything. I admit, I did not think this was going to push through 2, but look at that volume. I mean, look, believe me, it traded ridiculous volume yesterday. So, dip and rips through last night's highs. 260, probably risk down on VWAP. So AVCT shows what it takes to break technical resistance. Excuse me, resistance, ridiculous. So there's a reason every day I'm like, look for stocks with ridiculous volume, extreme volume. And again, you look at that daily chart, the volume yesterday, I mean, look at every other day. The biggest volume day before yesterday was 4 million shares. 4 million. Yesterday, 140 million. You know, 30, what is that? 40 times record volume. That's what you look for. When you're looking for something, if you're like, hey, can this break resistance? First thing you got to ask yourself is there 30 times, 40 times record volume? That's where you say, hey, maybe this can go. What do you think about LCID bounce? I just don't think we're there yet. I'll keep saying this. I wholeheartedly believe in EVs. Listen, did you see the news yesterday on Ford? You know, Ford dropped some news yesterday. I think Ford won't take any more orders for the F-150 right now. Fact check me on that. They're like, we can't take any more orders. GM going hard. I mean, we are so far from done with this EV run, but I think you're early. Tesla's back under 1,000. You know, Tesla's struggling. So keep all your EV plays on watch. You'll know, okay? You'll know. But I don't think it's time to be trying to guess bottoms. Wait for that sector to come back. And I always get this question. Tim, how will I know? How will I know when the sector is back? Number one, hopefully you're here. And I'll be, when it's back, I'll be on here screaming about Remember 2 months ago when I distinctly remember I distinctly remember roughly 2 months ago, like every day, I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't want to talk about your biotechs. I don't want to talk about your crypto stocks. I don't want to talk about any of these. I'm like, EVs. I remember that day. Several days, okay? And that was back when LCID and Rivian and everything was running. So I can help you, but on the flip side, you'll know. If you've got scanners, check out StocksToTrade, okay? But if you're scanning for big movers, big volume, you'll know. Because you'll come in at 7 a.m. and you'll have 6 EV plays on your Gapper scan, okay? It's not. I mean, I know if you're new, it might be confusing. It's not that difficult. So, anyway, rant over. Is IINN dead? It's week open red to green. It's Friday, baby. So, now, as always, don't try and guess bottoms. Now, I would say this with IINN. I mean, anything look familiar? Okay. So I don't know if today's the day for IINN, but listen, what is every low float runner doing right now? Every one of them. Big, that big move day 1, sideways grind day 2, and then week open red to green, dip and rip, VWAP holds on day 3. So if the trend continues, IINN is an ignore today, but come Monday, and I'll just bring up ENSC, ISIG was one, right? Yeah, ISIG, big gainer on Tuesday, sideways on Wednesday, big gainer on Monday, sideways on Tuesday, huge rip on Wednesday, and then continuation on Thursday. So, in my opinion, with IINN, we're right, right here. Looks like the exact same pattern. So, short answer, keep it on watch for Monday and see if as of now, I see no indication that this day 3 surge pattern is going to end. It's the number 1 pattern out there. All right, my friends. Again, please wish Alex a happy birthday. Alex, happy birthday from me as well. I don't think I wished you a happy birthday. I just told everyone to do it. I got everyone doing my dirty work. So happy birthday, Alex. I couldn't do it without you. I appreciate all of the help. Have a great weekend, Alex. And everyone else, have an amazing weekend. As always, check out the weekend watch list. StocksToTrade.com/watchlist goes out every Sunday. Follow me on Instagram for the 12 trading days of Christmas. And have an amazing day, and we'll see you next time. And listen, if you've been struggling this week, I get it. It's been kind of a choppy week. Listen to my boy Dave Goggins, okay? If you can stay in the game, if you can stick to the plan, and when I say stick to the plan, that means losing 100, losing 100, losing 100, losing 100, but tracking your data, putting in the work, grinding. As Dave says, that's when the brain expands, man. And it sucks. I get it. But you keep grinding and you keep staying diligent and you keep taking those small losses or those break evens or those small wins. Maybe you're losing 100, making 100, losing 100, making 100. You keep grinding and that brain expands. So, all right. Have a great day.